Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Play. Today we're taking a look at Blaster Volume 5's Dead by Lead. Now, this is the series where I show you new games, indie titles, and basically play through for the first time a variety of different sort of games. And in this case, we're going to be doing this little featurette right here, which is Dead by Lead by Alex C. Van Allen. It's a indie skirmish game set in the Old West for 2 players or more. You can play with multiple players. And features warbands between 2 and 5 models in the campaign play to start off with. Use any miniatures you want based on a bunch of archetypes, and you can check out the GMG review of Blaster Volume 5 up here in the cards if you want to. So I'm joined today by Jay. We both painted up new models, new warbands. I painted up some of the cool new plastic cowboys from Great Escape Games. And we're going to be throwing down to try out this rule set for the first time. We'll take you through the warband creation, the first mission, which is just the core mission, which is like a shootout in a 3x3 table. There are smaller and larger table sort of like missions available too. And you can get a feel for what this game's like. So we'll get this underway. Some Dead by Lead from Blaster number 5. And what I've got here is a 3x3 table. This is an old Table War Frontline Gaming fat mat. For those who are wondering where this came from, you need a bunch of D6s and D12s for rolling to hit, as well as rolling for your damage locations. Some models. We have a variety of Black Scorpion and Great Escape Game miniatures here. And some terrain. We have some foregrounds, unfortunately no longer around, some TT Combat, and a variety of other manufacturer stuff on here. If you're looking for the hay bales, they're from Michaels. Viewers, I made those from scratch. We have our character sheets printed out here, our copy of Blaster number 5, a deck of cards, and something to measure with. So that's pretty much all you need to play. And you're given a $100 budget to hire your gang. Now, when you do so, you're listed with a bunch of archetypes, and those archetypes will all have their own core stat lines and special rules. You can also buy varmints like dogs and horses and stuff too. We kept it simple with just regular dudes to start off with. Buy them perks and flaws. So for my 2 characters, I only have 2. I have Doc Givens. He's the leader. He's justified in everything he does. You can see him here with the white cowboy hat on. Looking ready to party. Now, his best friend Boyd is a drifter, and he's a leader. He's got 2 heavy pistols. He is a smooth talker, which cost me $20, but it means that in the future, all of my gear costs $2 less. And then I've got strong and trigger happy on him. Trigger happy means he gives you 3 minutes to get out of town, and then if he doesn't, then he shoots you. He's basically always has to activate as the first model activates in my group.
Come on, what are you doing? Have a meal with me. Sit down.
Sit down. No, that's not how Realm works. And then Boyd is armed with a shotgun, and he has a large active bounty. It gives him +1 brawl. But he's also basically, if you ever take him out of action and win the game, you get a whole bunch of dollar dues. And you can see he's got his dynamite there on the back. What do we got here?
So up front, that's Elliot Samuels.
Oh, Elliot Samuels. He likes your style, dude.
He is. Let's have a look at what I am again. Elliot Samuels is a drifter. He's got quick draw. So if you make him angry, that shotgun's coming out super fast. Behind him, nobody remembers her name anymore because the leader just keeps calling her Polly Prissy Pants for some reason.
That's right.
She's a scout with a repeating rifle, and she's a damn coward.
Damn coward. As soon as someone gets knocked out of action in the warband, she runs. So basically that flaw allows you to have -3 to her cost, so it makes her cheaper.
Exactly. Not less expensive. Cheaper. And then behind her, with his bandit mask on, is Bobby the Bandit. If you're not a close friend, though, he prefers to be called Robert the Robber.
That's fair.
He is a rustler with a 6-shooter. And he has a fear of heights, so he's not a big fan of that water tower.
That's fair.
He's not going to do that. And then in the very back, because he walks the slowest, he likes to take his time getting to where he's going, is Martin. He's crossed time and space in different actual games to be here today.
That's true.
He's my leader. He's got a 6-shooter. As my leader, he has a powerful presence.
He does.
He's also got old scars, and he is arrogant.
Which means he doesn't ever get cover, but he's got +1.
He doesn't take cover, so why would he get a cover bonus?
Yeah. He's protected by the power of the Red King. Fighting to the death, and we roll off to see who's going to pick a side to deploy on. We're here in this town as the world has moved on. I got a 2, you got a 6. You can pick any table edge and deploy within 3 of it, and I will deploy opposite. If we're deployed, Boyd's over here, Doc Givens is over here. You've got Walter the Walking Man.
Yeah, Martin just walks down the road. I don't know what you guys are doing with your little barrels and boxes and stuff. Polly Prissy Pants is hanging out here. Elliot Samuels is right in the center. And then Bobby the Bandit is on my left flank.
Roberto the Bandito. All right, so we are ready for turn 1. So every turn, we're going to roll a d12. The high roller gains the initiative and activates 2 models. So I got the high roll, went an 8 to a 7. I only have 2 models, and because of his trigger happiness, Rayland has to activate first. He has no choice. Now, whenever you activate, you get 2 AP. The first AP can be used however you want, to move, shoot, reload a gun, whatever you feel like doing. And then the second AP can copy the first AP's action. So, for instance, if I want to move, I can move 6 inches with Rayland here, and I can move again for 6 inches. Climbing, you get to move 2 inches up per AP spent, regardless of like what you're climbing. Difficult terrains, just like half-speed movement. And you can also swim and fall if those come up, but we'll do that if it happens. Go 3 inches with Rayland over to here. And 3 inches again, probably behind this wall. Now, shooting is infinite range in this game, as firearms can shoot basically forever. But you do have an optimal range. And if you're not firing in your optimal range, there's massive penalties to shooting. He's just going to move again and go 6 inches over to hang out behind this saloon as his second AP. Has his 2 AP with which he can now move or shoot. Now, if he wants to shoot his shotgun outside optimal range, he can only shoot outside like 6 inches away of his optimal range. He can only shoot 6 basically and have it be its full damage. Once with the shotgun, he gets outside of 6. He can go an extra 6 inches, but he's -1 to hit, and the damage on it drops from 5 to 1. So he really has to run up to get to you. So he's going to run 6 first over to here, and then he's going to go 6 again and go hide behind this open door of this this house and wait for you guys. 2 and then 2 again because I have no one left to activate.
Got it.
And the round ends.
So we're going to start off with Martin. He's going to saunter his way up the street 6 inches.
The walking dude.
Yep.
And then second action.
Well, he doesn't have a second action to take.
I mean, he could shoot me.
Oh, right.
Because he could shoot to 6 inches outside his optimal range.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ooh.
So I guess he's going to try and shoot Rayland then.
Oh, you mean Doc? Doc Givens? You don't know his name's Rayland. You've never met him before. He's just...
He's going to shoot the police officer with the hat.
He's going to... It's right. He's justified in doing so.
That's you first.
Oh, yeah. So now I have to determine his target number. So now whenever you are in cover, it depends on if it's hard or soft cover. So a wall is considered hard cover. You flip 1 card for the target number every time. You flip multiple cards, and either if they are doubles or triples, add them together, or take the highest individual, the better your cover is. So I got a jack, a 10, and a 2, because I'm in hard cover because I'm behind a wall here. So I get to pick the best of these. All face cards are worth 10, so it's a 10 target number total. Then you roll a d12, and you add your iron skill, which is what?
2, and then -1 because I'm outside my optimal range.
That's right.
So I'm basically rolling a d12, adding 1 net. So I need to get a 9.
There you go. That'll do it, 11. Okay, so you've hit me now with your 6-shooter. Ammo off of your 6-shooter, which you've done. Now I have the option of trying to dodge this. You rolled a total of a 12.
13.
So I now need to, if I want to, spend some of my 4 luck to dodge this shot. I'm going to spend, it's a 12. If I roll a natural 12, I'll automatically dodge as long as I spend 1 luck. I'm going to try for it. I'll spend 1 luck. I'll be down to 3. And if I can roll a die and equal your target number that you totaled, so it's a 12 here, then I will dodge this. Like 11 or 12. 9, close, but I still take the damage. So now you roll a die for the location of the damage, and we apply the modifiers for whatever the damage of the weapon is.
So 3 is the left arm for 1 point of damage.
So I'll be -1 to iron or brawl with that arm, and as I am dual wielding pistols, that's going to be a big penalty. Damage, then you have total grit. You will basically go unconscious and have to roll an injury at the end of this. So that means Martin's activation is over.
Got it. So over to Polly. So she's going to move up to the ladder, and then she's going to climb 2 inches.
She'll be hanging in the air by 2. It's her second AP. To me, but I only have a 2-man warband, so you get to go again with your other 2 models.
Absolutely. So Elliot Samuels is going to...
I like your style, dude.
And then he's going to keep hustling, because that's the Elliot Samuels way. You know, he's super fast.
With his mustache.
He's a doctor of mustachiory.
He's a doctor, that's right. Some people are haberdashers. He's mustache-a-dasher.
And then his friend Bobby the Bandit is going to back him up.
Roberto Bandito. Moving again, 6. On to turn number 2. That means an initiative roll again. And Doc Givens is hurt. All right, so 3 to 5. I'm going first again. Not like getting shot by Martin, and he is a man of wisdom. He's going to duck over this side and shoot some of these fools instead. To fire his heavy pistol into the bandito over there. So I am iron 4 on Mr. Givens there, and his heavy pistol will hit there 4. It's within 12, so 2 6-inch band, so he's within optimal range. And that means...
It's -1 for heavy, right?
It's -1 when I shoot my offhand for heavy.
Oh.
When I dual wield, but I'm not dual wielding, I'm just shooting my first gun. I got a 10, so would you like to spend some luck to try and duck that? It's a 14 total.
Yeah, he'll try. So he'll spend 1 luck and fish for a 12.
Nope. No, sir. All right, so you're going to take 2 damage.
To the?
It's a heavy pistol. To the 1.
That is the left leg.
All right, so his movement will be reduced by 2. Now, what's his grit?
His grit is 2.
So 1 more damage will make him pass out.
Rustle you so hard. You can get rustled so hard. All you're going to hear is...
Crazy. So he's going to head over to this fence post and hide behind it. And then he'll
Boys, did you just see that $20 bill go walking across the
street? so he is just inside his suboptimal range with his shotgun. He's going to take a shot at Walter over there. I can't hit Martin. I probably can't because he's protected by the Red King. The Red King literally wasn't the Red King, but it was a king.
The king abides.
The Yellow King in this case. So my iron on Boyd is 3. He's -1 for firing at suboptimal range, and also the scatter shot on his shotgun goes from damage 5 to 1. So I got to roll a 7. It goes to an 8 here because of the -1. That's a 5. I missed. And it's over to you.
She's going to move.
Get in the birdhouse.
Yep.
All right.
Well, let's do Martin. We know what Martin does. Martin walks.
Martin walks. He's the walking dude. He's going to walk up 6.
Walk up 6.
Shoot old Boyd.
And he's going to shoot Boyd.
All right. It's light cover, so he gets to flip 2, pick the highest. He gets a 9 and an 8. He'll take the 9 for the difficulty.
All right. Cross a bullet off for Martin. My iron is 2, so I'm looking for a 7.
A 7.
That is a 10.
Oh, dear. All right.
More accurately, a 12.
A 12. All right. Well, Boyd's got 1 luck. I'll try and use it. 1 luck. He's going to have to roll a 12. He's rolled an 11, yeah. Nope. So he gets hit. So 1 damage to the...
It's going to be a 6.
It might be a 6.
That's a 1.
So it's his leg. Great. So he can take 1 more of those before he goes down.
Is going to take a 4-inch move because he's been hit in the leg.
He has been hit in the leg.
And then he'd like to shoot you in the Givens.
Right in the Givens? Well, at any given time. Givens is in leg cover this time around, so 2. He gets an 8.
And Bobby is also iron 2, so I need to roll a 6 to hit.
6 will hit.
Nope.
That's 3.
No, that's 3.
Okay. Well, roll again.
No, it's fine.
Oh, no, roll again.
No, I just...
Roll again.
Why do I keep it in the corner?
There
we go. and then Elliot Samuels is going to...
Get to work.
Actually, the smart thing to do...
What do I look like, the weatherman?
Go up there.
Oh, no! In the top of the head. I'm not supposed to get shotgun at the top of this head. So, what's your...
His iron is 3.
His iron's 3. All right, well, let's flip. Visible, so I get a 10 and a 10.
All right. So
that makes it a 20 because we got doubles.
Looking for a 7.
Looking for a 12.
Oh, it is? I'm sorry. Right. So looking for a 12.
Yeah, because you can always hit on a 12.
There we go.
By floorboards.
Yeah, because that was...
Explosivoed. And that looks like round.
That is round.
For round 3. We tied. Rolling again. A 7.
5.
All right. Dog, I need you to do some terrible business. So you're going to do that thing where you spend 1 AP to shoot each pistol at a different target. This right arm, which is not shot, is going to shoot our friend here in the open. His difficulty is... Dice target's going to be a 9. And iron 4, so I got to roll a 5 or better. I gotcha. With a 9 total, you got any luck?
He has 1 left, actually, so he's going to use it.
Looking for a 9.
So I'd have to roll an 8.
Gets it.
That's it.
Now, and so I'm going to shoot Elliot Sams. I am -1 for offhand and -1 for being injured. So -2 to this. I'm only iron 2.
And I am assuming I am now the one.
You are. So two pick the highest. 5 and
9.
9. So it's going to be a 9. So I got to roll a 7 here. Nope. That's old Doc Givens done. Now, we are not in 6-inch range, but we're going to be. Moving on up with Boyd. We are ready to party. So what's your difficulty to hit?
3.
A 3. Oh, he's only iron 3, so basically don't roll a 1 here, Boyd. No!
Why would you say that out loud? Why would you say don't out loud?
Once again, the Red King saves you. Decidedly empty, sir. You have all your activations to go.
Start off with Martin.
Okay.
He didn't do his Martin thing.
Just gonna walk over to me. Just whistling while he works.
And then I'm gonna cross off a bullet.
Okay.
And then you're gonna flip a card.
I am gonna flip 2 cards, pick the highest though, because I am still there. So I get a Jack, which means I'm a 10 to hit.
All right, I am iron 2, so I'm looking for an 8. That is
That'll do it with 12.
14.
I got no luck left.
All right.
So you sure did hit me.
Then I would like to shoot you for 1 point of damage in
where? 3?
Left arm.
So my left arm is, I've got 2 grit, so I'm almost out. It's uninjured, so my left arm and my left leg are all shot up. That's injured. All right, back to you.
Yeah, so Polly Prissy Pants is going to bust out her
repeating rifle.
Whoa. And shoot Mr. Crowder.
No, so you're within 18, which means you're in optimal range.
Yeah. I'm assuming he's not getting covered.
I'm not getting covered now. Nope, not from up high, and no, there's no cover from. The only thing covering me right now is my prayers. Target number is going to be a 5 with 1 card.
What does Keen Eyes do for me?
I don't know. Increase your optimal ranges, which is very cool.
So you flipped a 5.
I did.
Her iron is only 1.
So 4 better. You got him.
This tray, something's got to change. Something's got to change.
Well,
so that is a 12.
Sure is. I'm
out of luck.
I'm out of luck, literally and figuratively.
So this is in the
4. Well, it's going to take me out of action. So now when I go out of action from my right arm, I have to roll on the right arm table on the injury rolls to see what happens to him. 2 damage to the right arm, which take him to 4, and that's what's going to cause him to pass out.
To the
Any given Sunday over here.
So Elliot Samuels.
Yep.
Is going to pull out his shotgun, and he's going to shotgun you in the top of the skull.
Well, that's not where I'm supposed to get shotgun.
That's round 2.
So once again, I get to flip 2, pick the highest. I got a Joker, which wasn't supposed to be in here. A 3, a 7. So I get a 7 total.
All right, and he is
there are no Jokers as far as we can tell in the rules, so I'm just going to take that out.
So I need to roll a 4 then.
A 2 will miss. And that, I believe, is an empty shotgun, sir.
It is an empty shotgun. That door looks like that's open.
Oh, he's ducking in, taking cover in the house.
Elliot Samuels ain't no fool.
What do I look like, the weatherman?
So he'll go stand inside the house.
That's right, I made a Broken Arrow reference.
Bandit. Oh, you know what? Let's look up a rule we haven't used yet.
So Bobby the Bandit's going to be fanning, and that means that he gets to fire all the remaining shots in his 6-shooter at me.
Click, click, boom.
But it's -1 for everyone after the first. So it's going to be -1, then -2, then -3, then -4 for each one that's after that. Now, it's simultaneous shots means it's all going to be the same target number. Cover, so I'm going to flip 2. I have bad news.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll them all at once then because they all need to be
12. Yeah, they all need to be 12s, yeah. So looking for 12s.
So normally you'd go 1 at a time because the target numbers would be changing, but they're all just 12s.
It's all just going to be 12s because I have a 20.
I'm going to not roll in the tray because that's just going wrong for me.
Okay. 1. 12, though. What's your iron?
So that would have been relevant.
Yeah.
Let's say it was 0 at that point. So let's just say 12.
Okay. Well, because you're I was gonna say it can't go below 0, yeah. So I'm gonna spend one of my luck and go down to 2 and try and roll a 13. No.
So I'm gonna do 1 damage to the
Doc Rayland, left arm. So that's the second one on my left arm.
Hayden Church and Tombstone.
I just about did.
Boom, 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 boom.
But now you're empty.
Now I'm empty.
Reload or move because it's only 1 AP, which makes sense because you can do that like strafing, fanning, running across the road if you want, or you could reload now. Probably wiser, yeah.
Because, well, normally I wouldn't do what's wiser, but as soon as he goes down, Polly Prissy Pants is going to leave.
Yeah, she's just going to go home.
So,
having somebody go to action for you is bad because Polly just goes home. I was aware of this. All right, so that's round 3. We're into round 4. Let's see some initiative. She's going first. A 2, a 7.
The winning roll.
I know. All right, well, Raylan. See, the thing is that if Raylan goes around the corner after this guy, he's going to get shotgunned by Elliot Sams. So I do feel like shooting Martin is actually the way. which means I'm going to go this way
Whoa,
instead.
Shooting Martin.
I know.
What kind of fantasy world are you living in?
And I'm going to be under the roof. I can't get domed by Elliot Sams this turn. Decisions. So I'm going to shoot you just with my not shot up arm. I'm like cradling my left arm right now. So you don't get cover.
I'm always in the open, baby.
You're always in the open because you're the walking dude on a 4.
Oh, you can't hit that.
Well, let's see. I am going to be iron 4. So I just got to not roll the thing I rolled last time. I'm not going to say the word out loud. So
Say it out loud. Say it out loud, son.
I hit you this time. Do you want to try and duck it?
Yeah. What was your total roll?
11.
11? Yeah, so I'll just spend a single luck and go for
Try and fish for it? Yep. You have 5
Oh,
luck.
you got an 11, so 10, 11, or 12,
10,
right?
11, 12, yeah. Because you add your luck to the total.
There we go. So nope.
Luck spent. So you get hit for 2 damage because it's a heavy pistol in the... Come on, head. Head! The 6!
Wow!
Just domed him. Bam! Bye, Martin. See if... We'll see if that's the thing. Of course, Martin can't actually die. Doc Givens was the only one able to go, and apparently he made a good choice. And now you get to activate.
All right,
of course.
So first up, Polly's
just going to climb.
So she's 2 inches from the bottom.
She sure is. So because she's a damn coward, as soon as she sees someone in her warband die, she just has to make retreat actions forever.
Samuels is going to start off by reloading.
That tracks. And then what else does he like to do?
Oh, he's done the things he likes to do.
He's just going to stand there?
He's just going to stand there.
All right.
Take his time, too.
Just take his time, hang out in this house.
You need a gun? When I need one, there'll be one laying on the ground.
One laying on the ground, it's true.
And it is going to reload.
Okay.
And you know what?
Can you fly, Bobby?
He also doesn't feel overly motivated to move from where he's standing right now.
That's pretty fair. See if initiative goes somebody's way. And you rolled a 1. I rolled a 4. 1. I don't know how, but I did it.
All right. Time to commit, Raylan.
Commit murder, you mean? I feel justified in all the things that are happening right now. Well, we're going to go take cover behind this here hay bale and see Mr. Elliot Sams nursing this left arm. And we're going to be...
Oh. So Elliot is not Martin. So he is going to flip twice.
Yeah, he does get cover. 4 and...
8.
8. So it's a difficulty of 8 to shoot him in there. Or though, because that's hard cover because it's a wall.
9.
So 9 total. He's picked the highest. So I have a firearms of 4. So you need to roll a 5 or better to hit you. And I'm in optimal range. I got you with a 6. That's a 10 total. You got any luck there, Elliot Sams?
Yep. He's going to spend both points of luck.
Okay, you got to beat a 10.
So I need to roll an 8.
No.
That's 2 points to the...
Come on, Doc. The 3. So now because his shotgun is two-handed, I think the penalties apply from both arms. Doc Givens done. He has fired his gun 4 times. He has 2 bullets left before he has to reload. 5 times that gun, sorry.
We're going to move Bobby.
Oh, no, he does have 2 left because 1's from the left gun. Never mind.
2, 3. So he's going to go 3.
Can you fly, Bobby?
3. And then he's going to take a second move.
Oh,
and with his pretend third action, he's going to smash that window out.
That's right.
Old West style.
What about Polly?
I'm going to gun you.
Where you going, Polly?
Oh, yeah, Polly's going to go home.
She's not making an injury roll, at least. You're always going to have 1 warband member left.
Pretty much. It's Elliot Samuels' time.
All right, Elliot Samuels, what do you got here?
All right, so he is fully reloaded.
Sure is.
So he's going to give you both barrels.
Okay.
So
is there a rule for giving both barrels?
No, I'm taking 10 shots.
Got it.
So
I got cover, so it's 2 pick the highest. I got a 2 and an ace, which means I can shoot back, but I'm activated, which means I can't shoot back. I can only do it if I haven't activated this turn yet.
So you got a 10.
Counts as a 10 though, yeah.
I'm -2 to my iron because I have my arms.
And then you're outside optimal range because you're outside 6, I think.
Oh.
All right, so you'll be damage 1 and another -1.
Okay, so I need a 12.
Someone 12. I don't know why.
Right. And then second shot.
No, roll again.
Oh.
It was like not flat. Yeah.
Okay. And then second shot, also looking for 12.
No.
And
it adds up to 12. 5. All right.
Get some like hard edge D12s.
That's right. We get some machined D12s. I got 11.
I got a 2. Well, that's twice as good as I rolled last time.
Well, I think I've only got... No, I do have 2 rounds left in my first gun. So my first gun, I'm going to fire into this fellow with the pistols here, Bobby.
Okay.
Can you fly, Bobby? You get 3. Pick the highest.
2, 3. So
it's
I'm
10.
going to be a jack.
So I need a 6 to hit. That's a 3. It misses, and I'll try shooting him again.
Wasn't that your last bullet?
No, I had 1 left in each, but I missed again.
Oh, in each.
Because I'd fired 1 from the left. I had 1 more shot.
I forgot you had 2 guns.
But now I'm empty. Tried. I did what I could. Remember, you can also aim to gain +1 grit as an action.
Got
it. Or, +1 iron.
So Elliot Samuels is going to reload.
Sure is.
Time to come back out. 3. And then 3.
Oh, this tracks. And then Bobby's just going to keep shooting.
Bobby.
He's going to fan again. Oh, my God.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, Bobby. All right. So I'm in cover. So I get a 5 and a 10. So it's 10 total for the defense.
So Bobby is not hit in the arm. So you got a 10.
Yep. So
I'm going to have 6 shots this time. So I'm iron 2. So first I'm going to need an 8.
Yeah, it'll be an 8, then a 9. 12, so you hit me.
And then a 9.
So it's just see if you take me out.
Oh, okay.
So you hit me in the...
Do you have luck?
Oh, I do have luck. And I have to dodge a 14. I'm just going to take it.
Okay.
And hope I don't die.
Right.
Don't hit me in the head.
The other ones.
Yeah.
5 is the torso.
Oh, so minus 1 to all my rolls now.
Okay.
And if I take 1 more, that's over my grit.
So sorry, that was... Your defense is a 10. I have 2, so that was 8. So this roll needs to be a 9.
9. Oh, all right. I guess I'll spend my luck. Both of them. I dodged it.
Okay. So then this roll needs to be a 10.
10, yep. Oh my God, okay. Where do you hit me? I'm out no matter what here. 11, 12, 12.
And that's the head.
That's the head.
So I did do you like compensating insurance.
Oh my God. Well, so I got shot in the
Sandman now, son.
Got shot in the hat. Not gonna be the cop in Twisted Metal. Standard shootout, that means that you are victorious and the justified have been driven off.
And do I get a thing for Boyd?
You will get a bounty in the post game. Yes,
when
we do our incomes. So the post game sequence, we have to do injuries first. So Boyd went out from getting shot in the right arm, and Rayland Doc Givens went out from getting shot in the head. So first things first, let's see what happens to Doc. So on a 1 to 3, he's dead. 4, he's blind. 5, he's got a busted jaw. 6, he's fully recovered. 2, he's dead. You just killed him. Then we have
serious for you, son.
Then we have the right arm. So on a right arm injury, he is 6, fully recovered. Okay. And we're just going to say this was maybe Givens Sr. Arlo, that's right, yeah.
What have you done to my boy?
Done to my boy.
All right, so this is Martin. He went out by, what's the name of that location? The Head.
So a 1 to 3, you're just dead. Dead. So Martin also walking between worlds. And nobody else went out for you, so you're fine. So I'm down to one warband member, one gang member left, which is just Boyd. The Dixie Mob got the rest of them. Righty. Every time a gunslinger deals a wound that removes an enemy model from the match, they get +1 notoriety. Additionally, gunfighters who receive any match, i.e. models that do not roll on the injury table, receive a notoriety. So everybody who survived the game gets a notoriety.
Okay.
5 notoriety, you get your first level up. You can choose from the list. 5 notoriety, you gain a level basically and pick a thing. Then after each game, we get to trade. So after each game, the winning player rolls a d12, doubles it, and gets that many dollars in the gang's cash.
Okay.
Losing players may collect dollars equal to half a d12 rounded up.
2.
D12 times 2.
Let's try that again.
So 20. And I get d12 halved. 8, so 4. So the trade-off for my large active bounty is -1 luck, and any player successfully kills his character in a game can collect the bounty by rolling and adding an extra d12 to their cash.
Oh, d12. Okay.
So you get a bonus d12. So 20 plus
another
9. So 29. So I got 4, you got 29, which means I cannot even rehire my gang. So it's looking like even though you've lost some folks, you can at least rehire Martin.
Your broke ass is going to have to hire Dewey Crow to add to your Boyd Crowder gang.
I get nobody. It's looking like mine's getting restarted. Probably with an extra member would be wise. And then you can go and spend your $29 if you want to have another walking dude show up. This because I have nobody who survived, but Jay's gang gets to keep busy. So if you didn't go to action, you're not recovering. Each of these gunfighters can roll a d6 to see which table they're rolling on, and then what they end up doing.
So Elliot Samuels first. That's 1.
Okay. So table 1, yeah. So roll again.
Okay.
Let's see what you get.
4.
So 4 and 1 is you're greeted by the return of an old trail companion. The friend wants to make good on an owed debt. You can hire a new drifter without completely free of cost. This character comes equipped with a single 6-shooter. If desired, additional equipment can be purchased for this character. A walking dude shows up and starts walking.
So we're going to add a drifter.
Yep.
And then polyparticipants.
Who gets to roll for every gunfighter? Yep.
So
6.
6.
So table 6, and then what'd you roll? A 3. 3 is a lucky run at the Pharaoh table. Add D12 to the gang's cash. You are rich, sir.
Sweet.
So one more. Now.
And then Bobby the Bandit.
3.
3.
And again. 3. Illness. It seems you come down with the consumption. A nasty rash or something worse, like the black shits.
It's the butt needles.
Roll a d6 and subtract the result from this character's starting grip for the next game. If this event would bring you to grip below 1, they're permanently removed from the gang. The fever takes you and you die.
The fever takes me and I die.
Are you below 1?
I'm at 0.
Oh, you're dead.
That's only 2.
Oh my god, because Bobby died from fever. It's the infection from the multiple gunshot wounds that he had.
Dead by lead.
There's definitely
sunglasses.
There's definitely a million ways to die in the West here. As you both gained the guy and lost the guy. Yeah.
How is crushed by a block of ice a disease?
I don't know. Apparently, infected bullets is a disease. So there we go, Dead by Lead from Blaster number 5. A very interesting, I think, like granular gunfighter game with a lot of lethality and some really cool mechanics for like the injury system and the targeting system that I really liked. Now, if you want to hear our thoughts on this game, you can check out We Just Played, which is a patrons-only exclusive video podcast and podcast on GMG's Patreon, which you can get to from the video description below. Big thanks for watching. We'll see you for more Let's Plays in the future. Till then, I'm Ash. Apple Gaming.